Aye. Oh, shit. 20 bands in my Gucci bag, bitch, I do the dash. I won't never give you no more cash, bitch, you blew the bag. Hit the gas, put you through the glass, can't go stupid fast. Got it for it, hit the store, manager let me through the back. Lame ass nigga, you be capping when you rap. Made my first 10, I ain't never looked back. Left some cheese on the ground and I caught a rat. It's kinda fucked up, I lost my friend to the trap. It's the plant-based player. I just tryna stay healthy and collect this paper.
Hey y'all, what the fuck going on? It's your boy Adios.
It's your boy Maurice P.
And this is Plant-Based Radio. How y'all doing out there?
What's
Ma,
up?
how you feeling, man?
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? We here. We feeling good. We living good. We eating good. You know what I mean?
Gotta eat good, man.
Shout out to plant-based players.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself. I'm a rapper. I'm also a vegan. I've been vegan for about 2.5, going on 3 years now. A nigga started veganism as an experiment at first, honestly. That shit was like, I was trying to see if a lot of mental problems and shit like that is from the food and shit you eat. And then, so I got about 3 months in and I realized that that's exactly where that shit come from. Cause like, they say that shit is natural when you like anxious and shit, you got anxiety, depression and shit like that. A lot of black people started thinking that shit is just normal from hereditary. You feel what I'm saying? And it is, but it's also what is hereditary is the foods and shit we eat. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So that's really what that shit was all about. It was just to just take a time out from the shit I was eating and detox and just see if that shit was connected to the shit I was putting in my body.
Real
you
shit.
Know what I'm saying?
And that's definitely inspiring. You know what I mean? I'm an artist myself, and I'm not vegan, but I endorse the healthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? And personally, I'm working my way in towards a vegan lifestyle. And I got into eating healthy really just because of my family. You know what I mean? Women in my life that God rest their soul, you know, wasn't able to endorse so much of a healthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? So it's always been passion. I've always had a passion to just be healthy. You know what I mean? And live healthy because I feel like that would add on to my time. So, you know, in honor of them, I do my effort to eat better, live better. You know
That's what this shit is all about, bro. It's about balance. A lot of people eat healthy for the universe and for the animals and shit like that. And that's a great thing as well. But I feel like even if you're not vegan, you should just try to put a plant-based meal into your week. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
You need to get up on the vegetables.
You need the minerals, man.
Real.
That's what it's all about. People just think you could just throw food in your body and it's just cool because you get more energy. But that energy could be bullshit at the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. People don't because of what they put in the food, because what they put in the drinks, you know, a lot of hormones, you know what I mean? These things affect us every day, you know, how we think, you know, how we react, you know, how our vision, our breathing, all of that.
They're trying to slow you down, man. They want you locked in one place so then they can control you a little easier. You feel what I'm saying? If they know you're addicted to something and then they know if you get sick, they know that they can sell you the cure for that, whatever you got sick by. You get what I'm saying?
And this is not a political convection. You know what I mean? It's just about living. You know what I mean? We are, you know, we surviving in this world.
I don't fuck with politics. I'm just gonna
straight up.
You know, we just gotta tap people into
the right mindset.
Yeah, because out here, man, you could get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? And you could be worried about the wrong things, and you should be worried about yourself. Because that's all you got is out here. That's all you got, man. You born alone, you die alone.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Your parents can only help you so far, and then you can help your parents.
Straight up.
Because I got my mom. That's what I'm working with my mom right now. My mom is on and off being vegan. You know, she tampers with bullshit here and there, but for the most part, she is vegan.
Same vibe.
You know
Same vibe.
Yeah,
you know,
and she thugging shit.
You know what I mean? I mean, they indoctrinate. Once you do something for so long, you know, it's a habit. You know, if people was creating habits from the jump of eating healthy, if that was being endorsed to us, then that's what we would be doing. So with that alone, the fact that you know you're supposed to eat healthy and ain't nobody been teaching you that should let you know it's some type of setup there. You know what I mean? Something in the way. So you got to get your mind right, man. You got to get your meals right. You got to go organic some way.
You got any other people in your family that's working on being vegan?
To keep it a buck, I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, it's not a big vegan culture where I'm from, you know what I mean? But we working on that. They working on that, but, my mom and my little brother, it start with kind of us, cause we in Cali, so we have a different palette of things we can eat, but I'm always endorsing my family back home to eat right, you know what I mean? When I come around, less fast food, it's hard when all you got is fast foods, when it's only 3 motherfucking grocery stores in a 20-mile radius. I guess it's hard to buy vegetables. You know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy.
You gotta just keep what's that word? Motivating people. You know what I mean? Keep motivating people to do what's right for their own body.
Okay. My brother, my big brother, rest in peace. Me and his birthday was a day apart, and he had a heart condition, right? So when he had the heart condition, he was a little overweight and shit, and they was telling him that he needed to lose weight and eat healthier and shit like that. And really, that was one of the main motivation for me. Like, that was a big motivator for me because that's my big brother. You feel what I'm saying? And we hella close, and it was like, all right, maybe I can do this thing and show him that you got a nigga rolling with you. And I'm skinny and shit anyway. People already think that skinny people are healthy just because you skinny.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
shit, which is not the case.
I felt like shit all the time, bro. Heart fucking burn, acid reflux, fucking stomach bloating. You feel what I'm saying? Migraines all the time, just different little shit. I was slow as hell, you know what I mean? Always wanted to sleep heavy.
With no weight on you.
Depressed all the time. So we just was thugging. And then we was always competitive people, so niggas always throw a little thing up in there. Like, he'd be like, all right, we gonna go raw this week. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Something difficult.
He like, nigga, I'm thugging, nigga, but damn.
It was encouraging you, though.
And he was like on that shit, you feel what I'm saying? He would do little shit like eat chicken and shit here and there, but I was always never breaking that shit 1 second because I was trying to show him, Straight up. Nah, nigga, we could do this shit.
Straight up.
You feel what I'm saying?
Rest in power for sure. And that's what, you gotta kind of, it's good to have people that to help you through this, because it's not difficult. It's not difficult to be. It's not easy. It's not easy.
That's what this shit is all about. This podcast is all about.
You know what I mean? Being able to help,
motivation.
give you help and give you some motivation to live a better lifestyle.
A little inspiration.
It's so many distractions. So many distractions for you to, not want to make yourself better. You know what I mean? We get caught up in so many things that self-care is like the last thing on the list. And, that's why we doing this, so we can inspire people to be in that mindset.
That shit should always be number one, man. It's because everything goes off of your mental game. You feel what I'm saying? It always start with your brain.
Straight up.
So if you can't think clear, how the fuck is anything else in your life gonna connect?
Real talk.
You get what I'm saying?
Real talk. And not for nothing, a lot of diseases start in the central nervous system. You know what I mean? So your nerves, the way...
Put me up on game.
You know what I mean?
Talk about that.
A straight doctor told me that. You know what I mean? My lady, she was having some issues. She was out of town and she was stressing and she got shingles.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which was like crazy because, I fucking get shingles just from being stressed out. You know what I mean? And he straight told us, when you stress, especially in an increased amount of stress, sends receptors to your veins through your body, and it creates ripples. These ripples create shingles. You know what I mean? Shingles, as people know, is related to cancer. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to say that, she has any of that. We all have those type of cells in our body, but it's the fact that stress, being something so simple as stress, can lead you to your demise. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that firsthand. Like I said, one of my reasons for making an effort to eat healthy and be healthy and think healthy is, just like my grandmother. You know what I mean? Coming from her era and us growing in the D and her, holding us down the way she could, that shit came with a lot of stress. You know what I mean? And she did her best to eat right the older she got, but that showed me how relevant that was to even get to that point, from that stage. So
okay. My boy got cerebral palsy from stress as well.
Yeah.
Fucked up his face and shit. Nigga was looking crazy for a little while
real.
And all that. Nigga got to take time off work and rest and
it's real.
Eat right and shit.
You gotta take care of yourself.
So y'all know you gotta stay, man. You gotta do right. You gotta eat good. You gotta get your rest. You gotta drink water.
Control what you
Cause that's
control.
what's fucked up a lot. A lot of people, man, I got a lot of partners, cause you know niggas from the hood, so I got a lot of niggas that don't even drink water.
Which is ridiculous.
I got a cousin that his girl like, yeah, he don't drink water. Like, what type of nigga don't drink water?
It's ridiculous.
Like, and it's not. I wasn't judging him or nothing. It was just amazing to hear that he doesn't drink no type of water. Because before I went vegan, I wasn't drinking a lot of water either. But I knew my body would tell me like, nigga, you need some water.
I need some of that. H2O.
Not nothing mixed with water. It's water in there.
Straight up, man.
All right, so let's get into this segment.
Organics.
Yes, sir. Organics. I'm gonna talk a little bit about how me and you know each other, because I feel like that shit's organic. That shit come from a seed in the soil.
That's
man.
facts.
So me and this nigga Maurice, I know him from school. We both went to Uni High. It's over there in West LA in Los Angeles, California. And when we first met, I was already doing music, but nobody really knew I was doing music. And this nigga was cold in school already. Rapping, killing everybody, doing crazy shit, battles and shit. And that's the type of shit I grew up on. So I was the beatboxer. I was giving niggas beats and shit like that. And he just gave me the motivation to take my shit serious and to know that I was good enough to showcase my shit to other people. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what niggas need in this world, is just niggas to don't really, because it's a selfless thing to do, because you gotta put yourself second and be like, oh nigga, you just as good. You feel what I'm saying? And you could do the same thing that I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas in life, and this is family included, a lot of people feel like they have to put somebody else down to make themselves feel like something, or to make sure that you don't block what they think they finna do.
Straight up.
You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that, man.
Nah, I appreciate you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's a cold subject.
That shit always meant something to a nigga, no cap.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate that.
That's as organic as it's gonna get.
You know what I mean? And I think about that all the time, like just being at this table, knowing that, you know, thinking about freestyling at my kitchen table, you know what I'm saying, a million times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was a very organic relationship because we ain't try, you know what I'm saying? We was just homies, you know what I mean? I saw a seed in you, I saw something that you did, and as you being my friend, I'm like, yo, take that serious, you know what I'm saying? Grow that, be that, you know what I mean? And for me, the most beautiful thing about that being so organic and it being what it is that you actually been doing something with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't no waste of time and no conversation, and everything you've been doing has been progressive. You know what I'm saying? And I really respect that. So, you know what I mean? I respect the way you took the time and putting into everything you're doing. You know what I mean? 100%.
Love, bro.
You know?
That's what this shit is all about, man. Like, all the niggas around me and shit, everybody that was around me, bro, it was on, you already know, like it was only a few of us that even had talents. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was really in the streets. So I always was afraid, like at the beginning, don't get me wrong, I grew up in the streets, so I was always thinking that I had to make some money. I had to prove something to somebody.
Right.
I had to show niggas around me that I was trustworthy and that I would do anything to protect me and my people. You feel what I'm saying? Which, as I grow older, I realized that shit needed to be done, because the people that's gonna fuck with you, because as you can see, it's only us.
Only a few.
Right here. You know what I'm saying? And my nigga Dre, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, for
that
sure.
That nigga would have loved to see this shit going on.
Straight up, would have been right in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, another thing to touch on the organic part of, you know, the music thing, you know what I mean? How it was dope. Like you said, you always been doing it. I always been doing it. You know what I mean? That's why my energy can endorse somebody else, because I'm really organic with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, music for me is the same thing as brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. Like, I'm supposed to wake up and think about music. I'm on that type of time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, that's all I try to push to people. You know what I mean?
How'd you first start doing music?
Man, real talk, my mom, yo. Like, on everything, you know what I mean? My mom was the first person to put hip-hop in my lap, you know what I mean? Whether it be from Rakim to Ice Cube, you know, I used to sing Today Was a Good Day, word for word, I was 3-4 years old.
Oh, you like
you know
Ice Cube?
I mean?
Yeah, that's
so,
fire.
you know, and then just growing with it, memorizing everybody's songs and shit, doing that, and then I got into freestyling. I was freestyling, you know, 7, 8 years old, so I recorded my first record when I was 11. You know what I mean? At Northland Mall. Rest in peace to Northland Mall, man.
That's
you know,
fine.
some black people should have bought that, but you know, they had something in there called The Booth, and you could $25 for the first song, $5 for every song after that. And me and my mans went in did.
That's
we
fine.
recorded a few joints, and from there I was just addicted. You know, I just started writing songs. You know what I mean? It's just always been in me. Like I didn't. Even though I listen to music and I love music, I never really needed nothing to draw me to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like when people be asking me who I'm inspired by everybody that do music. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know, I have people I love to work with that I like, but at the same time, you know, I was born into hip hop. Like I'm organically hip hop. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing else. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on doing more of it because this is what I do. I can't do nothing else.
I've been knowing you about 12-something years, nigga. I didn't know that, so that's good to know. You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I got into music, bro. I was like, I was a little kid, right? And my moms and my pops wasn't always together. They broke up when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
So pops used to always pick me up. You feel me? And I'm Pops' only son. So when Pops used to pick me up, Pops played all player shit. Snoop, Ice Cube, all West Coast shit, Dub C, CJ Mack. And then Pops also used to listen to funk music. You feel me? At the time, I didn't fuck with funk music at all.
That's
But
West Coast, though.
when I was a little kid, bro, I used to rap Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice, word for word, dog.
Right.
I'm talking about 4, 5 years old, cursing and all. And, you know, at the time, you know, when you're in a black family, they think shit like that is cute. So
Right.
so they letting the nigga do my thing. You feel me? I used to lie and tell nigga Snoop Dogg my pops. that's how serious a nigga was with Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna keep that shit 1,000. So I used to ride around, bro. He had a Chevy truck with the hatchback, and nigga had thump in that motherfucker, bro. And I always wanted to sit in the back seat.
Right.
Because the nigga could sit by the bass and just boom, boom, boom. You feel me? So I got addicted to that shit, bro. And I'll never forget, I heard that song, you heard that song called Backyard Boogie by Ice Cube and Mike 10?
Yeah.
That song was what made me write a rap, bro.
Yeah, man.
I wrote a rap at 9 years old. Wrote my shit. I had a cousin named SKG. Halisha Troy, she used to be with Death Row.
Okay.
She was with Suge Knight and them.
Okay.
And she put me in the studio when we was young and let a nigga rap for my first time. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, this the fuck I want to do.
From there is money.
Yeah.
It's
and
money.
then, but what really made me take this shit serious and say I'm gonna do this shit for the rest of my life, because you know niggas was hooping. You feel me? And an old ass coach, a PE coach when I was in middle school, bro. At the time, I thought it was fucked up, but now it's the greatest thing one of the greatest things a nigga ever told me is that he counted all the jobs that was gonna be available for basketball. He told me all the niggas that's how many people that was in the draft. He told me how many people was on free agent. He told me how many people they pick up, just stragglers. You feel me? And then he told me how many jobs is gonna be available each year. And he told me how good you gotta be to even fit in those jobs of people.
From there it was like,
and he was like, you just have to have the work ethic to be able to get that far. And I knew at that time I didn't love basketball like that.
Right.
I played because that was the thing to do as a black kid.
Right.
My pops loved me to do it. My pops hooped at the time. I said, fuck it, I'm a hoop. You feel me?
Right.
But I didn't really fuck with hooping like that. So when we went to the studio that time and we rapped, bro, and I got in the car and I played that shit, I said, oh yeah. My voice was
That's what
ready
you
and all
need.
that. I said, oh yeah, this is what I'm finna do. And it been up ever since.
That's right. So let me spin it on them. I got some organic facts for you right here for all my organic eaters, man. I'm talking about carrots. Did you know that organic carrots are one of the few low-risk produce? And when I say low risk, I mean there's an even lower amount of pesticides. You know, normally when you get any carrots, conventional carrots, all vegetables or fruit, they got some level of pesticides. But organic carrots have even, they're a low risk vegetable, so they have even more less pesticides. On top of that, did you know that carrots actually came from Iran and Afghanistan?
Yeah.
They from the Middle
It
East.
come from a wild yam, right?
You know what I'm saying? A wild yam?
Yeah.
I ain't see that part.
Yeah, it come
You know
from
what I'm
it come
saying?
from the wild yam.
Yeah, I ain't see that part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw some shit though. It said the Romans believed the carrots and their seeds was aphrodisiacs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, and also it's a black little rumor back in the day that carrots was good for your eyes. You
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
I always hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what make you want to eat them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
cap. But one thing about carrots, I'm gonna fuck you up with this one real quick. Carrots is a hybrid vegetable because it comes from the wild yam, just like broccoli would. They took it from something else to make it something else.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you saying you can't just grow some carrots? Ain't no carrot seeds. I ain't never seen a seed in a carrot. I guess. I ain't
Maybe
never paid
now,
attention to it.
maybe now because it's 2021, and I'm sure you can grow it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But that shit it comes from the wild yam. You feel what I'm saying?
that's right.
And where you say it came from?
Afghanistan.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they can't go. How often niggas finna go to Afghanistan for that yam? Before
right.
in America they gotta make something else. You feel what I'm saying?
I dig it. We be flipping shit.
That shit kind of crazy, right?
I mean, that is a trip.
All right, let's get into this next segment real quick.
What we on, man? What we talking about?
This the plant-based players.
Plant-based players, man.
We really just gonna talk about different people that you guys may know that are either plant-based or are on the verge of becoming plant-based.
You feel me?
I'll start it off.
You gonna start it off, man? Who is your
Yeah.
plant-based player today, man?
I chose to go with Lizzo.
Okay, shout out to Lizzo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She out here eating right.
Yeah,
living
she pushing, man. She kind of like you, if you will. She's trying to get her shit rolling. You feel me?
It's difficult, man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know, shout out to our, voluptuous the BBW women, who
yeah.
trying to eat right.
I love them all shapes
get
and
your body
sizes,
right.
man.
You know what I mean? It's all about portion size.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're getting, it's all about portion size. You ain't gotta get 2 plates either. You know what I'm saying? Eat for energy.
Oh,
You ain't
yeah.
always gotta eat.
Eat
'cause
for
you're
you, don't
hungry.
eat for us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you trying to eat right, if you trying to encourage this other lifestyle, that's all I'm saying.
No
you know
cap.
what I mean? Just a shadow of advice. My plant-based player is the beautiful Taraji P. Henson, fine at 50,
Yeah.
Miss 911. She has endorsed the vegan lifestyle. She actually was experiencing, or it was said that she was experiencing stomach cramps or stomach pains on the set of her TV show, The Best of Enemies, if y'all watching that. And just another point when we was talking about, how eating right can contribute majorly to your health. You know what I mean? You think
Okay.
about somebody like Taraji P, who's done tons of movies, What Men Want, Proud Mary and all that. She doing a lot of moving around.
Baby boy, nigga.
Baby boy,
Come
number
on.
one. You know what I'm saying? For her to be moving around the way she moved around, obviously, eating right and having energy and, having your mind right is very important. So that's a beautiful thing that she endorsed that. On top of the fact that she's still looking amazing, a beautiful 50. That's what you do. You keep yourself together. Eating right is good for your skin.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's a product of that. Shout
And you
out
see
to
this
Raji
glow,
P.
man.
You
You
know
see
what
a
I
nigga
mean?
with this golden skin.
Straight up. Shout out to Raji P, plant-based
No cap.
player.
That's one of my favorite women. I said if I ever married anybody that was in the game,
Hey,
I'm
man.
going to get her.
Hey, man.
I'm a young nigga, but I'm going to get her. I
Hey,
promise
man, you know what? I actually seen her at Jay Dilla's after funeral, and she was looking amazing, but I was too young to go up and tell her. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you now, if you see this, you was looking good.
Yeah.
Still looking good. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, Lizzo went vegan as well for health reasons and not like for appearance. She didn't get, if anybody know Lizzo, she didn't give a fuck about nobody and what you cared about, what she was
Right.
doing. She was shaking ass. She was having fun, enjoying her
yeah.
life no matter what.
As you should.
You feel what I'm saying? And she was vegetarian for like 7 years. And she said she went broke and she was going out to eat with people and shit. Like, nigga, you got some food? Like, different homies and shit. You got
the
food?
fuck?
I'm going out. Come on. You ain't never did that?
Nah, I mean, I feel you, but
I'm a man and I've done that.
I know what I know what you mean.
I'm chill with somebody that
I mean, I guess
not even on no thirsty shit. It's just like, you feel me? I'm broke, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? I gotta eat.
Nah,
you feel me? If we get, you know
Yeah,
how that
nah,
shit
I
is. Yeah, and she said, nigga, if she went out with somebody they was eating rice and chicken, she'd just get the rice. You feel me? She don't care if that shit had chicken juice on it or whatever. She was vegetarian, but she like, shit, I gotta eat what it needs.
Hey,
you know.
I mean, but it's plenty of things, though, man.
I'm thugging, bro.
It's so many.
You know how it is when you really think. She was sleeping in the whip.
Oh, you saying this is on the come up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
this ain't right now.
Okay, yeah.
She got bread.
Yeah, I ain't know what you was talking about.
I said back in the day when she was. I said.
Oh, I ain't hear that part.
Because for 7 years, she was broke. I said she was broke.
Yeah.
She dropped out of college in 2015.
Right.
And to pursue her career.
Yeah.
So that's when she was thugging and shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, much respect to Lizzo. You know, it's a grind. It's a grind, especially to put yourself and work and, you know, make yourself a spectacle to do what you got to do in the industry and have so many things that maybe you not insecure about, but other people are insecure about, you know, and battling these insecurities when doing what you're trying to do, especially as a woman.
I was just finna say that, like, as a woman, it's a beautiful thing because, like, just to show other people to take yourself serious, not even to take yourself serious, but to love yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And loving yourself is to make sure that you can be here to keep inspiring and motivating other people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's a job as a human.
Absolutely.
You know, that's a humanitarian move right there. You got to keep other people inspired and motivated because you got to be a fucked up person if that type of shit don't make you feel good.
That's facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I really feel like that's what niggas is here for, is to keep each other going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, man. We need people. You know what I mean? We need people. That's how we progress. You know what I mean? That's how we sharpen our steel, you know, working with other people.
And as men, I feel like we got to start loving the women to the point to where we don't put them down and shit.
Yeah.
But we show them a different way, a different outlook on life, and just showing them the health benefits and shit like that. Because the girl I'm with right now, like, I be just trying to just tell her the health benefits and shit of being vegan and why I even took this route. You get what I'm saying? Because I used to be eating crazy shit. 4x4s, nigga. I'm the only nigga that got 5x5 from In-N-Out.
Nah, I got 6.
I bought the shit so crazy where you when you go past 4, you can't even get the meat no more. You only can buy the meat separate. You gotta add that shit yourself. They like, nigga, we ain't killing nobody. Nigga, you doing too damn much, nigga.
Oh man.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like us as men should just start like working out with them as much as niggas go to the movies and much as niggas having sex and shit like that.
Absolutely.
Niggas should be able to work out. Niggas should be able to, when you go eat, at least take that, at least let them try your food if they don't want to eat that. Because I know a lot of that shit smell crazy. A lot of it might taste a little different because the texture and the palate of somebody that still eats meat and that type of shit. The palate is not going to accept it as it would mine.
Straight
you feel
up.
what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So just letting them try your food, the shit that you think that they would fuck with and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And most importantly, you know, especially when you're in a relationship, man, it's about staying inspired.
Yeah.
You know, you got to stay inspired.
Maybe your family as well.
You know what I mean? You know, you want to use your inspiration to inspire the people around you and let that mold the relationship. You know what I mean? So when it comes to eating healthy, that's longevity. You know, you want your woman to be there and looking good and happy for a long time. Help her eat right. You know what I mean? You want her to be looking good. Help her work out. If you feel like it's especially if she your woman and you want to see her, well, I want to kind of make that look like that. You know, I call it the clay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you want your clay to look how you want it to look, you know what I mean? You
gotta mold.
You gotta mold that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
And you know, same thing with yourself. You know what I mean? I always tell people working out is not about being buff or none of that. It's just about staying in shape. You know, niggas be caught up in being buff. You know what I mean? It's just about staying in shape.
Niggas love being buff.
You know what I mean? It's cool. That's fun. Everybody ain't got to be that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, it's about staying in shape. Staying on top of your shit.
It's an intimidation thing too. Niggas love the nigga.
Yeah, you got 45 more muscles.
A lot of people can't fight, so they like to be like, nigga, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna
peel off on you.
Yeah, nigga, I can fight that.
You know what I mean? But it's just about staying in shape, man, and staying healthy.
That's one thing I gotta do is I gotta start working out more. I be so busy trying to, man.
I worked out before I came.
I balanced a lot of things you did because I hate you. And at first I'm like, man, this nigga gonna be late, trying to be all healthy.
I had to, man.
That was a good thing.
I really try to stay.
Health is wealth, and man, one thing I learned about working out is that shit's good for your mind.
It is.
Cause anytime I be going through little mental things and stuff, bro, my body always tell me bust down and get on the floor.
That's why I went.
Hit them push-ups, nigga.
For real.
When you done, you are a little pain and shit. You like, boy, I'm straight. Yo, it's cool, my nigga.
No pain, no gain.
And you know what else helps me with when I'm going through mental shit? Shadow boxing.
That's always good.
Shadow boxing.
Matter of fact, you need to, especially for those in relationships, get you some pads and some gloves and put your woman in the gloves and you hold the pads, nigga.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like,
nah, don't get punched up.
I was like, nigga, you
don't y'all get in the ring 1-on-1, 2 rounds. Nah, I ain't doing that.
I thought you was gonna say your girl heard to hold the pads and you hold the gloves.
Nah, don't do that. Don't even. Whole wrist broke.
You know, she put the body. You know, they got the body mitt. You hit her straight with stomach rib shots.
Nah, but that's a good teammate workout that you can do with your woman. You feel me? You hold the pads and you let her. You know what I'm saying? You teach her 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a good
you know what I'm saying? Let her get them off.
I'm gonna do that because it's all about the women at the end of the day. Because how I am, I could say is that even if I did something wrong or if she did something wrong, it's not the end of the world. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So I always try to make sure that the vibe switches.
All right.
Because I'm a vibe person. I'm big as hell on energy. So if some shit ain't right, I gotta make it right.
Straight up.
Because then I ain't gonna be able to sleep. I ain't gonna be able to eat. I can't play the game. I can't write no music. Mm-hmm. I can't think about nothing for the podcast. Now I'm fucked up.
Exactly.
I'm going backwards.
Exactly.
And nothing is ever that important to
It's all about peace.
Up. You feel what I'm saying?
It's all about peace, man. You know, I mean, one thing I understand with my woman is the way she deal with, like all women, the way she deal with stress is different than the way I deal with stress. The way she deal with the shit she go through ain't the same as me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta realize that too.
And vice versa.
And then vice versa. You know what I mean? And that all go with how she may eat or do not eat or how she work out or do. The way I do things, the way we do things as men is different than them. So their reaction time is different. You know what I mean? So especially I got a Gemini, so I gotta work with that shit. Yeah. Shit be the flames fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just being in a relationship period with anybody, man. You wanna, you know, peace is the you know, that's what you building, you know, in your empire. You know what I mean? However you trying to slice it.
That's fire. All right, let's get into this next segment. What you smoking?
What's going down, man?
What you motherfucking smoking?
Fuck we smoking on.
What you smoking on?
Shit, man. You know, I had this Humboldt pack, man. Shout out to my personal growers. You know what I'm saying? That's some of that Slurricane. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I was smoking on some bubblegum gelato right there that I just put out.
That bubblegum?
Yeah. Well, today we got this Zaza Garbar from my boy Mac Mizzolini. He just blessed me with this care package. Y'all can see it in the front.
Shout out at Mac Mizzolini.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's Zaza Gabor on you.
Yeah. He got the he hooked me up with this pre-roll. I lied on that last one. That was not bubblegum gelato.
What was that?
That was my shit I smoked at the house. That was also Mac shit. That was Dolomite.
Oh, that Dolomite.
Yeah. I don't even smoke OG and I just smoked that shit. That was Dolomite OG and that shit was good.
That's right. So you really feeling like a player.
Oh yeah. That shit was fire, man. I really love that shit. I ain't even gonna lie, that shit was tasty. What you think about the smell?
Yeah, I like that. I got a nice nose on it. It got a sweet nose on it. Got some good color on that thing too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna pull it out though.
No, yeah. Let me look at it.
Yeah, go ahead. Got some nice color on that.
you know, plant-based player, man.
It's all about the herbs, man.
I mean, I love plants in general.
We endorse the herbal medicinals.
No cap, you want to know what's one of my favorite plants?
What you want?
A cactus.
The cactus. Motherfucking cactus.
Because it stay on point and it's always hydrated, man.
That's
you
dope.
Feel what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's a great way
Cactus,
to look at it.
the only plant you could crack and get some water out there, motherfucker.
That's some real
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hate them motherfuckers. I always be getting poked by them damn motherfucking cactuses. But that's good, though.
But what is the lesson in that?
Be careful around the motherfucking cactus, nigga.
Nah, man. Stay on point.
Stay on point.
You missed it. Come on, man. That shit went right over your head.
It did, though. It did, though, man. Shout out to Cactus.
No
you
cap,
right, though.
right.
You right, man.
The look of this motherfucker is great. The texture is fresh. It's not look. When I squeeze it and nothing, you don't hear no crackety crunchity. You don't see no shit falling everywhere. Dust flying.
That's right.
Let me see.
That nice
This
fresh
shit
buzz.
smells lovely.
You cracked it open?
Yeah. I didn't fuck up the bud, but I just bust that thing open a little bit. That shit smells good.
That's right.
Mac
Mezzolini, man.
Mac Mezzolini, the Lingo Genie, man.
With the good buzz.
That's my boy and shit. We coming from the same side of town.
That's right.
I've been knowing Mac for a while too.
That's right.
He like the spokesperson of we in LA.
Oh yeah.
Everybody know him, man.
Fuck with Brother Mac, man. Always fresh on the
Let's see what
scene.
this shit talking about. Oh, this a Canon too.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go back to the joints, man. I ain't gonna lie. I smoked one back with my girl, man, and I've been addicted ever since. That's how you know them motherfuckers is addicting, bro. I've been buying boxes of these motherfuckers, them Russian creams.
Yeah, man.
I gotta stop smoking them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I like the grabbers. You know what I mean? I be
Smoke
trying to smoke
papers,
the leaves, man. But
the papers is the best way to
I
go.
think I should, man. I don't mind the raw. I don't mind no raw papers.
The raws
you know what I
is
mean?
the best thing going.
You know what I mean? What that thing talking about?
Let me hit it one more again.
Where you say you can get this from?
Them niggas got a fast car.
That shit that just zoomed by?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That was a real cough.
Where you say they get that from? 5 points?
They get that from Backpack Boys, LA.
Backpack Boys. Shout out Backpack Boys, LA, man.
You could just tap in with my boy Mac. He does the different pop-up locations and shit like that. So you could tap in with him and he'll show you where he's gonna be at.
Ooh.
And you could go tap in with him.
That's right. That's
That
right.
motherfucker say Zaza Garbar, Italian ice sugar, no saliva. That's big right there. COVID.
Right? You feel me?
No saliva.
You don't need none of that.
I could tell it wasn't no saliva because ain't nobody rolling like that. That shit don't even got the part where you lick it at showing.
That's a cold ass part of production.
Yeah.
To even put that on there.
That's
No
big.
saliva, nigga.
That's big.
Yeah, just fuck the game.
I
up.
appreciate that because I was thinking that when it was a pre-roll. I ain't gonna hold
Like,
you.
who took this motherfucker?
Said, man, damn, somebody licked this motherfucker.
There you go.
What you think about it? The taste is crazy.
I like that.
I'm big on taste. I put a whole shit out. I can't smoke it.
I like that. That's smooth. That's smooth.
For all my nerdy smokers, I don't know too much about the. It don't say this is 1.3 grams though, but it don't say too much about the.
Cannabinoids and all that.
Yeah, I don't see the THC levels and the CBD and all the crazy shit like that.
I don't know the cannabinoids.
I can tell y'all some dope though. It's some gas.
That's a
There's
fact.
some dope that killed Bob Hope for sure.
Yes, sir.
And nobody try to steal that, put it on the shirt. That's my shit.
That's a fact, man. You got to coin that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to coin that.
No cap. What's your favorite weed strain?
Ooh. Be 100%, man. Like, in real life, I got 2.
Oh yeah, because I know you're gonna say like a new one.
Nah, ain't no new one.
All right, let me hear. Let me hear some.
Number 1, I came front Strawberry Cough. Strawberry Cough is some of my favorite weed.
You're a Detroit ass nigga.
Nigga, that's some shit I smoked out here, nigga.
I know, but niggas from out of town always love one of them type of weeds.
Man, that's right there. When it's the right one, you taste it, you know that's what it is. I like weeds like that.
Super lemon haze.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me?
He's an East Coast type of weed smoker, nigga.
The other one, I've only found this twice in my smoking experience.
What, God's gift?
Third Eye.
Oh, okay, so I was close.
I've only found that twice.
Right.
Those is my favorite strands, I gotta say.
What is Third Eye? Do you know what
man, it's an OG, man. I don't know. I could be honest. I don't remember or know if it's crossed or not, but I know the 2 times I smoked it, that I know that's my favorite weed. That's for sure. You know what I mean? I smoke weed. I love weed. I'm a connoisseur. You know what I mean? I try to smoke different buds. You know what I mean? A lot of people be faking the pack, so you don't really know what you smoking all the time. But for the most part, I know what I be smoking. You know what I mean?
No cap, I get this one a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And the only reason I don't put it a 10 into 10 is because I like my weed real fruity.
I feel that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel that.
And when it had this fucking exotic ass name with the garbard and shit.
Jaja.
Yeah, I thought this shit was gonna be like it's tasty, don't get me wrong. It tastes crazy. I just wanted a little more fruity. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel that.
But it's gassy as hell.
It is.
So to be some Zaza, a lot of Zaza is just, well, exotic buds. It's just fruity weed. It's just real tasty. It doesn't really have too much of a high. Like Runts is gas, but it don't really have too much of a high. It's probably like 22, 23% THC.
Right.
Compared to some that's like 31.
Right.
You feel me? And this smacking like a 30% right here.
you.
No cap. I'm already high and we ain't even...
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm an 8-9 grammer every day.
I was about to say, yeah, I can
feel it in my knees tingling.
It's
right
definitely a high that set in early off the smoke. Definitely. You know what I mean? And it got that smooth. It ain't quite fruity, but it's like a sweet. You know what I'm saying?
It's smoking too. That motherfucker is blazing.
Yeah, I agree. I fuck with that.
My favorite weed strain, let me think. I also got 2. It's because I like sativa and I also like indica. So, as sativa, way back in the day, when I first got into the sativa and the indicas and what they do for you and shit like that, I liked XJ13.
Okay. Some OG shit.
The real one though, the one that got high THC value, not the low bullshit. You feel me? That shit's so gas. And then as indica, I like all the exotic weeds and shit. Don't get me wrong, the gelatos and all that shit like that. But if we keeping it like old school and shit that globally people would be able to reach and fuck with, I used to like pre-98 Bubba.
Okay.
That shit used to smoke different,
that
bro.
pre-98
Growing up, bro. They don't even make that shit no more, bro.
Man.
Yeah. They don't even make that shit no more.
Nigga, that sound like uni days.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah. Around that time, bro. I remember I had, I did a little spin around. I had a little college stay over. We would stay at, you feel me?
All right.
I spent the night and shit. And when I came back in the morning, I was in Long Beach. I had to catch a taxi and shit back. And I remember checking that EBT card and that motherfucker was booming. I went straight to the buzz shop in Carson. It's called GLD at the time. I don't think they're there no more. They might still be over there.
Shout out GLD.
Yeah,
got plenty buzz.
Yeah.
Plenty buzz.
And they had the pre-98. They had some shit called liquid coke. I'm like, nah, I don't want none of that shit. I didn't fuck with the name. I'm like, nah.
What the fuck y'all put in this shit?
Yeah, that shit creepy, nigga. Liquid coke, this just weed? Yeah, that nigga got some other shit going on here.
That sniff meth OG. Get that right there.
Yeah, they got the sniffables now. You heard of that?
Sniffable what, weed?
Yeah. Like, y'all niggas done lost your damn mind.
Niggas don't give a fuck about their nasal cartilage and none of that shit.
I'll fight one of my friends, I promise you.
Sniffing weed. Just doing stupid shit.
There's so many different things you can do. You can eat it. You could smoke it. You could drink it.
Niggas is crazy. That's funny though.
All right, let's get into this next segment. Body fuel.
That body fuel, man.
Yep.
You know, we about to talk about some of the things, you know, that we eat or you should eat. You know what I mean? Me personally, like I said, I'm not fully into the vegan lifestyle yet, so I don't always know where to go. You know what I mean? Wingstop will happen real quick.
Nah, so
you
you
know
gotta
what I
tap
mean?
into your brother,
So,
man.
you
I'm
know,
one call away.
You know, it's where I be at. You know, so I might pull up on Monty's sometime. Monty's ain't too far. You know what I'm saying? But I do a lot of home cooking. I do a lot of cooking myself, man. The most, my favorite vegan meal that I had recently, we had the sauteed cabbage with the seasoned sliced zucchini, some baked sweet potato slices, and some pinto beans.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Now, we put the beans in the crock pot. You know what I'm saying? We let the beans do their thing, just have their own little situation. You know what I mean? Lightly seasoned the zucchini. You know what I mean? Baked up the sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? I think she put a little honey on them or something like that, just for a little flavor there, something like that. But, bruh, you know, it was a filling meal. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different qualities in that type of meal. You know, and honestly, I felt great. You know what I mean? Like, I slept great. I woke up great. My whole energy from that day. Like, I wasn't even hungry, like, to the next evening. Like, keep it real. You know what I mean? My energy was just real good because I put so much of that in my body. So I've been really working on not eating meat as much just based off that. So, you know, home meals is easy to make, man. So many things that we eat all the time that you can just throw in as one and make a good meal.
That's what I had to do at the beginning. I had to do a lot of cooking for myself, bro. And that's big because I always knew how to cook because my step-pops is a chef. He always been since I was a kid. So I always wanted to stay around him, fuck around in the kitchen, learn different things. It was always just fun. So I knew how to make different foods that I like to eat, comforting meals.
Right.
So when I went vegan, all I did was look up recipes and shit of the shit I wanted to eat anyways.
Right.
And at the beginning, of course, and still now a little bit, I did a lot of meat substitutes. You feel me? Lizzo said she did that as well. So I was eating jackfruit and different vegan burgers, Beyond Meat, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Tempeh, mushrooms heavy. People don't know mushrooms is a big way you can get vitamin D. And a lot of black people got vitamin D deficiencies.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I was eating this shit a lot.
What else is good for vitamin D then, besides mushrooms?
I'm finna go into this right here. It's great you asked that. Watercress.
Okay.
Watercress is great for vitamin D. Watercress has vitamin C as well. You feel what I'm saying? People get the assumption that you only can get vitamin C from either taking pills, which is, people don't know, it's fortified vitamins. Fortified means fake. Fortified is vitamins that they get from other things and then added. You feel what I'm saying? Your body doesn't accept fortified things as they do the real thing. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way to beat around it. Us Americans, we always just try to find a shortcut to doing that shit. So they put it in a big ass vitamin water bottle and, you feel what I'm saying?
Right. Fortified, how you mortify.
Vitamin water tastes fire, but that shit don't do nothing for you for real. So watercress comes from the perennial plant, and it is native to Asia and Europe. So ancient Romans, remember you was talking about how back in the day people used to think something. You feel me? So ancient Romans thought that that watercress would cure mental illness.
That's
You know what I'm
deep.
saying? And the early African Americans used to use it as a abortifacient. So they believed that it could, stop you from being able to have kids.
And it's crazy because you only can get watercress from certain grocery stores.
For sure, you can't find it everywhere.
Everybody
bro.
eating romaine salads or a mixed green salad. You got to go look for these type of things. You know what I mean? Watercress is actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of them things too. I don't know if it's a fact, but they also said it was good for the eyes. Yeah. Dr. Sebi used to touch on watercress a little bit. It also helps you heal faster from injuries, build your immune system.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the things people should add into their diet for sure, especially with all these viruses and shit going on. You got to make sure that your immune system is strong as you can get it. You know what I mean? And that ain't nothing for substituting iceberg or romaine for watercress or mixing it instead of cilantro into your food. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Just tapping into it here and there.
Yeah, like ginger. I be like when I have tea and shit, sometimes I'll slice a piece of ginger, shave it, and throw that shit in my tea.
Yeah. Oh, I love ginger, bro. That's one of the main things because ginger helps with mucus. And mucus is the main reason why people get sick. You feel what I'm saying? And mucus comes from dairy products mainly. You get what I'm saying? So I would encourage anybody, like especially if you're not vegan and you have like asthma, you have skin problems, you have breathing problems, you have sleeping problems, you have
shit got me out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
you get foggy memory, shit like that. You have to dairy products is a lot of the reason why, because it causes inflammation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit just inflammation in your body.
Straight up.
Ain't a million ibuprofens you could take for that shit. Just slow down. No cheese is fire. You feel what I'm saying? If you just switch to a different milk, you can also make milk yourself. You can soak almonds. You can make almond milk.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? You can soak walnuts. You can soak cashews. You can buy the store-bought shit, but you can also make your own. You feel what I'm saying? You soak it. You put it in the blender. You strain it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You can add your little sweeteners. I use a guave, but you could use cane sugar or whatever niggas like to use. Man,
the bottom line is, man, it's so many different things that's available to us. Yeah. You know what I mean? That can keep us going. You know what I mean? That can prepare us for whatever's to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the mindset we try and kick to people.
And if you guys don't know, y'all can leave comments and shit like that, and we'll reach back to y'all and let y'all know where you can find different things, like soursop, jackfruit, different shit that I'm familiar with that I'll talk about in the future, and we'll reach back to y'all and give y'all as much information as we can.
Straight up.
All right, so the last segment of the night is keeping it player. We're gonna talk a little bit about one thing that I like to say is that the word player is it's not about being a player like with women and shit like that. It's about the way you carry yourself, the words you keep with people, the way that people treat you when you by yourself and when you're around other people. You feel what I'm saying? The way that a kid looks at you. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
One thing that's, for me, the most player thing you could possibly do is stand on your word. You know what I'm saying? Making an effort to mean what you say and say what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's being a player, man. When you can, prioritize, and we are working on that. You know what I'm saying? But when you can prioritize the things you say and, put power to them, man, I feel like your blessings open up a lot more. You know what I mean? It's like manifesting. You know what I mean? That's why, you speaking good things gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just stand on them,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Real shit. And fellas, it's all right to go get y'all niggas nails done.
Hygiene,
nails, feet. I just went the other day. I told Mo it was my first time. It wasn't my first time getting my hands and feet done, but it was my first time at a nail salon. You feel what I'm saying? My mom used to always hook me up my whole life, and then I always used to keep myself straight. Keep the fowlers, the clippers.
Right.
You know what I mean? I even know about the little buff thing. They just charge me. I just want to tell the women that I feel y'all pain now. It's because, bro. First of all, it was cool. It was lovely. But I used to always be like, man, it's $100. It's you don't need all this money to go get your nails did. But I'm up in there, right? I didn't even ask no questions because I was there for that. So I always, my girl always be like, take a day out, take a day yourself, and do your thing.
Do your thing.
Treat yourself to a good day. So I really was trying to go to the barbershop. I went to the barbershop. They was closed, so I went next door. And coincidentally, I wanted to go to the nail shop anyway. It was right there.
Right.
Got my hands and feet done and all telling her it was my first time and everything. And then when they almost done, she's like, "Oh, you want them buff? That's how you really do it." And she put me up on game, but she also trying to sell me at the same time. So she like, "Yeah, I gotta put, it's gonna make you look sharp. You're gonna look nice, and all the girls and some." So they put a buffer out, and she like, "It's $5 extra, feet and hands." I'm
gonna stack that.
I wasn't worried about it though anyway, but I'm like, damn. Then the little massage chair all raggedy and something it's hurting a little bit.
Fucking head back.
I was fucking like, yeah. I turned that shit off and shit. They trying to do my hands and feet on like this. Shit like, hurt? I'm like, nah, hurt. This hurt. I like the conversation though. No cap it for a little bit like the barbershop.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah,
they cool.
Yeah.
They chop it up with you.
They cool. I had the old lady on my feet, the young lady on my hands, and something. It was two different conversations, but it was cool though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If it costs $47, pay $50.
Man, it was $55. I gave her extra $5 for the tip.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
tip it out, man.
You know you got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and most importantly, fellas, I mean, if you're gonna be touching all over women, you know what I mean? You don't want your hand all on their face and she see a big ass ball of dirt cracked up in your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the most important thing.
You trying to play in her hair or something.
You know what I'm saying? Your whole shit, you got a whole hangnail up in your shit, scraping the fuck out of her ear and shit. You know what I mean?
You got a weed nail.
You know, it's important, man. You know what I mean? You done rubbed across her lip. You got blunt mark all up in your finger and shit. You know what I mean? Just, you know, that's keeping it player, man. For at least on that part, man. At least respect the game on that end, man. Be touching on your women. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, get your nails right. It's a ling on every corner. Every other corner.
And keep your word with people, man. Like bro touched on. I be feeling like it's a lot lately that people get used to slogans and phrases on God and on me, on folk them, you know, everything like that, on the hood, whatever people use nowadays, you know what I mean? I feel like they use those terms so loosely that people don't feel like they gotta respect that. You feel what I'm saying? Back in the day, people respected that way more. If you said something, I'm gonna take you to work in the morning, I got you. And nigga be like, man, damn, I forgot, man. Nigga was drinking like, bro, I didn't have no other way to work.
I depended on you. That was the whole point of that negotiation.
I'm fired because of you. You did this to me. You feel what I'm saying? I be feeling like I really try to do that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because as a grown man, ain't no excuses. Like, ain't no, oh damn, I forgot. Because I'm gonna appreciate it both ways.
Right.
I'm appreciated that you at least responded.
Straight up.
I'm appreciate the lesson that I learned.
Straight
I ain't
up.
gonna take it personal because you still my partner. It's just whatever that was, and in this space we can't. We gotta agree to disagree on this. You know what I'm saying?
And it's about respect.
And we can still be partners, but whatever that situation was, we can't do those type of things anymore.
And it's about respect, man. You know what I mean? Just respecting each other. We get a long way as men, especially as black men, when we respect each other. Because we can all do some spectacular shit, but if we be doing things that make each other doubt each other, you know what I'm saying? That's how we keep falling backwards. That's how the doubt come. You know what I mean? That's how the hate come. That's how the envy come. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we got to keep building on the respect factor, and we going to win.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, bro. It's about putting whatever energy out in the universe that you want back.
Absolutely.
And I be trying to, I always got to remind myself that because I was having this conversation with my brother, and he was saying that I'm hella combative, and I'm so like that because of where I grew up at. And I realized that in the real world, you don't even need most of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not letting the people in that need to be there for you. Because everybody gonna need help.
Straight up.
Everything that's big in the world and touching different people is a machine behind it.
Straight up.
And in order to earn and appreciate that machine, you have to respect the eyes and ears that's around you. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's, because in reality, we all plants.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We all plants in our own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us is cactuses. Some of us is roses. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, you know what I mean? Some of us, So it's like, we still have, we here. You know what I mean? We still, we all coexist. You know what I mean? We got to water each other to keep this shit flowing the right way.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Real, bro. So how you feel about staying vegan on your journey right now? How long do you think it'll take you to be able to kick it? It took me 3 months.
So
it took me 3 months to fully get there because I went cold turkey, but not all the way. Like I picked 3 categories each month.
No lie.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like New Year's. My birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you can't wait, bro.
You know what I mean? I know, but I'm gonna eat good though. But I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat as less meat as possible up until that point.
Let me just put something in your ear real quick. How good would it be to be already jumped in there on your birthday? You feel what I'm saying? Because you could get the ball rolling. You already starting. That's something that you're doing for the next chapter.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you wait till after the day and then after New Year's you want to still do the day, that's like how I be doing working out. You feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna do it on a Monday so it's fresh. You feel me? I'm gonna wait till the 1st so I can do 30 days of push-ups.
So look,
you ain't never gonna start, bro. I just feel like, you feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go cold turkey 1st of September. And I'm gonna see how
Don't do it for me, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna do it for like a week.
I just think that'd be a good thing.
It's a good challenge.
That's a good celebration for life. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Shout out Mac Mussolini.
The Lingo Genie. Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out my boys, Cool Ass Cam, my boy DJ Punch.
That's
you already know, they're my dogs. They always looked out for me.
Shout out Vegans in the Hood.
Vegans in the Hood, if y'all want to get these hats, tap in with me. My Instagram handle is All Out Adios. The Instagram for Vegans in the Hood is Vegans in the Hood Official. Y'all can tap in, get hats. I also got shirts and socks available as well. Tell them again where they can find you at, Mo.
At MOEPSMRC. You can find us at Radio Plant Base. At Radio Plant Base, man. We on social media. We building.
Yes, sir.
We here to help y'all with the game, man. Inspire y'all to eat right, live right, think right. You feel me?
I love y'all. We out.
Aye. Oh, shit. 20 bands in my Gucci bag, bitch, I do the dash. I want never give you no more cash, bitch, you blew the bag. Hit the gas, put you through the glass, car go stupid fast. Got it for it, hit the store, manager let me through the back. Lame ass nigga, you be capping when you rap. Made my first 10, I ain't never looked back. Left some cheese on the ground and I caught a rat. It's kinda fucked up, I lost my friend to the trap. It's the plant-based player. I just tryna stay healthy and collect this paper. Bad bitches be lazy. Stay out in court cases, cause nobody can save you. Yeah, I been in the field. Sending my niggas PayPals, cause I know how it feel. Everybody hand out, acting like I got a deal. Cause my diamonds be dancing like I know dollar bill. You on pot of steel? Nigga, if you don't help yourself, then nobody will. On the road to success, nigga, grab a wheel. I know a bitch suck your dick for a half a pill. They was still in my style, had to switch it. I'ma catch him on the rebound, I ain't tripping. I'ma show you niggas how to ball, Tom Gibson. Ariel, I took on the chin like Crimson. Cold nights, I had to sleep in a Honda Civic. I remember car cracking and all that lick hitting. I don't fuck with niggas, don't put my trust in niggas. You leave them in your car, come back, your shit missing. You give a nigga a pound, they gon' pinch in it. All my hoes went down.